Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Ayyubids 4 replay. Spawn bottom left side as the blue Ayyubids, we have Elyona. El Elyona? Spawn top right side as the pink Japanese, we have Echo. And no, that's not an Echo you hear, that's the actual name. Japanese, of course, do have access to various economic benefits. It's hard to go over them all. Being a bit of stone and various weird capabilities of their various drop-off resources. While the Ayyubids basically Ayyubids, but slightly different. They get their Golden Age Tier 1 plus 10% rather than plus 15%, which is significantly weaker as well, but still good nonetheless. And we probably should keep an eye on the House of Wisdom. Due to how the replay system works, you don't see the upgrades researching down up here. So let's just keep the House of Wisdom selected for the time being and keep an eye on the resources. And hopefully we'll catch it. Nothing too crazy. House next to the berries. Lumber camp next to the lumber. And mining camp next to the mine. Or the forge, whatever it's called. We do now have the Cola Townships going on up. This will allow you to construct shinobi espionage units which specialize in scouting, sabotage, and assassination. And spawns one free one upon completion. And now we do have the Trade Wing Bazaar, so you get 4 random favorable trades. So you can get, you can buy 200 resources for 125 gold, or you get some various unit stuff, or villagers at a slight premium technically, but instantaneously. Oh, looks like blue found a good number of sheeple. Magenta, or pink, not so much. I forget exactly what the Childish Shinobi are. I just know most people tend to go with the other one, which does give us free farms, which is also pretty nice. Of course, it does come with one free Shinobi. Here is the Shinobi. Shinobis do cost 120, so their man-at-arms cost. They do have 20 damage, plus 5 versus melee. They do have 80 health, so they are probably most similar to Musfati warriors. Or rather than doing damage multipliers, they just get straight damage with extra damage multipliers versus melee. So it looks like the Shinobi are better than Musfati warriors in my opinion. This Musfati warriors does get some great hits there, and since you get one free one, it does come up pretty quickly, able to pick off a single villager like that. It does also have a number of abilities, such as the sabotage, target building, such as this mining camp, sustains 200 damage. Saves production is set of fire for 30 seconds. So it has taken quite a bit of damage there. The fire effect, I think the fire effect does go for 20 seconds as well. Or 30 seconds. Let's see if it fades. It does fade after 30 seconds as well, so him torching down and throwing a bunch of torches does approximately 350 damage. And does camouflage as a villager there. It's like a StarCraft 2 changeling, but it gets revealed by town centers like any other stealth unit. So that was very foolish of him. He has a second Shinobi. Scout over here. Oh, there's a Shinobi. And immediately gets revealed by the town center, and we'll start receiving town center fire. Does tell to blink away, but does still get shot up because the arrows are starting in the air. So he lost 2 Shinobi there, only got 1 villager. Suppose that's good. Oh, we've got the favorable trades. Looks like he only has food and wood left. I'm not sure what he got. Seeing there's 4 archers in the field, 1 desert raider. I don't think he got, let's see, 26 villagers. Actually, I think one of them was a villager trade. Another one may have been some sort of resource, because he is ahead by 2 villagers, so it may have been 2 villager trades he got. Which would have been very handy indeed. No additional shinobi being employed on now. We do have an outpost here. Berries being cleaned on up. Now do you have Desert Raider. Desert Raider's a hybrid cavalry. They can either shoot arrows for reasonable damage or slice to do bonus damage as cavalry, and so do reasonable damage. They're overall a very good unit. Their 7 damage bow, I suppose, is only slightly better than archers, who are 5, longbows 6. Their range is 4.5, regular archers 5. And they have a good, better attack speed than archers, so they are better archers, to say the least. They also have absurd 5 melee armor. So they can withstand quite a bit of spearmen and men-at-arms attack. Golden Age Tier 1 has now been activated. Additional horsemen. He does have 4 archers in the field. I'm not sure where they're at. There they are, just defensive group for the second town center. And now we do have the floating gate. The floating gate gives you these relic-like things to put in your buildings for either fast production. If you put inside of a mining camp, you get infinite gold production, like 25 gold per minute. Lumber camps give you infinite wood, and put in the housing, the farmhouse, those give you infinite food. Though it does take the value of it is quite minimal, but still quite nice. These trees do extend all the way to the edge of the world, so you can't traverse behind here. Also, a little bit larger than normal forest, doesn't it? Barracks not going on up. We've got, of course, the various mining techs, and now it's going for the samurai. He has 2 barracks on the field. He's going for samurai. Samurai, of course, the heavy infantry for the Japanese. He does have some of these Naginata fighters. The Onna Bushida, however you pronounce that, which are a light melee unit with a really high attack speed. The damage, in my opinion, is not all that great, and armor is a good hard counter. The Desert Raider will only take 1 damage per hit in melee against the thing, which, yeah, that 5 melee armor of the Desert Raider will hard counter these Naginata fighters. Similar to Zunshnu's, if you get increased attack damage, it does add in quite a bit. Of course, armor does counteract it. I do got the veteran Naginata fighters. Here the relics picked on up by that mate. Does the Shinto priest make that same sound effect? It might. Who is not advanced next age? Let's select on House of Wisdom. He is advanced next age. He's going for the cultural advancement. And the advanced next age takes 40% less time and costs 500 less resources. Very nice. Next set of trades will be available in 3 seconds. This one gave him access to Bedouin skirmishers, not what he wanted. And now he has 3 charges of villagers here. He did lose a scout, but if I'm reading this correctly, he has 3 charges of villagers, so and he can get 1 right now, and soon to get 2, and eventually can get 3. He does queue up the villagers after it. I'll give him a nice spike to his villager count. He already has additional town center, so he has a good villager lead. His opponent has not gotten the Daimyo Palace just yet. Wait. Am I stupid? Can the town center build 2 villagers? Why is this a... Okay. There has to be a bug in this town center because it says there's one queued up but paused. Oh, it can automatically produce villagers? Doesn't say it costs anything. I don't know what was that queued up villager there. It looked like some sort of bug was going on. Sorry, I'm just wondering, I'm trying to figure out what was going on about there. I don't remember Japanese getting villagers for free, and it's not doing it again, so I have no idea what was going on. It does have some Naginatas, some samurai, the scout, and a bannerman, katana bannerman. Desert Raiders do receive a bit of damage there. They don't have any pierced armor, so Archer's more or less soft counter to them. Being able to just do full damage to them. A handful of crossbows here, which would be good versus Samurai. Trying to push their way forward. Regular archers will be effective against the Naginatas, and crossbows will be effective versus Samurai. Samurais do have the block capability. One relic picked up there. Pink's claimed one and picked up one. Scout down. And looks like the Camel Rider's going to hit the Shinto Priest. Crossbows being overran. We do have the Katana Bannerman. The Katana Bannerman, I believe, does have more health. Yes, it does. And right now he does have the increased melee attack damage, which should really benefit the Naginatas as well. They still get hard countered by archers. Another pair of crossbows here. You can always go to the House of Wisdom. He can bring in some of the other... looks like I got more villagers now. He's getting pretty lucky with the villagers. The Bannerman does go down there. Does drop the banner. Which will continue providing benefits for about 30 seconds. And it looks like the Samurai will go down there. That Samurai just attack while moving? Got a Naginata here. Dervish does bring back a relic. And the Desert or the Camel Lancer does finish him off. Desert Raiders and Camel Lancers use the same mount, which is very annoying to me. Though there is a shield on the side for the Camel Lancer, but it's not very noticeable. The wolf there is demanding some head pass, but he's not giving to him. The gold deposit is being cleaned on up. He does have another round of villagers he can bring on in. Now he's going for some battering rams. Up here, the Shinto priest apparently did escape out from the previous assault and will be captured at the sacred site. 2 relics been claimed by Pink, soon to be 2 relics claimed by Blue. Last relic is over here. Pink may have not scouted it yet. More than Naginatas. As mentioned beforehand, those Desert Raiders will withstand a lot of abuse from them. Right now they have 6 melee armor, being the veteran variant. And the Desert Raider here, you can see, well, just taking too much damage, plus it's also Samurai hitting him as well, which do bonus damage versus infantry as well. Desert Raiders are severely wounded. Maybe you can bring one of the Imams there to heal him up. We also got some Bedouin Swordsmen here. Bedouin Swordsmen are another item you get from the, whatchamacallit, the favorable trade deals. Right now they're like Samurai, but with no armor and a lot less damage. They're basically okay melee units. Nothing too significant, with good melee rate of fire. They can fight spearmen, but not really fight against Samurai. We got some Gilams here. Gilams do have less damage, a higher attack speed than Samurai, which help them go through the block capability of Samurai a little bit better. Got a good number of Naginatas here. As well as a couple Samurai. And these villagers, he does have a spear number of villagers, so he can lose some. Still not going to lose any. I'm trying to get out of this region. Some needs to get inside the town center as well. Veterans push way forward. Town center's not currently garrisoned. Got some Bedouin skirmishers here. They're basically similar to javelin throwers, but just dealing more damage to light infantry with no armor, really. The Gilam should be very effective versus those Naginatas, having the, of course, armor as well as a good attack speed. Of course, when they're outnumbered like this, they can get ripped apart. And if it's nearby Bannermans, they are able to get some good damage. Additionally, Japanese can get up to additional melee armor as well, which should greatly help them out. These Naginatas, of course, we have to get into Pure Age for that. A couple more Gilams there. The Camel Lancer may want to push over here as well. Got a decent force here. The Barrier structures there do go down. One berry bush remaining. Not really critical. Trying to see what he put the, he has put some of the, no, he didn't put the relics inside of that, so I wonder where they're at the moment. Here's one. By 75 food per minute, was actually really good. Given enough micro, it can provide you quite a bit of resources, but it does take, of course, a bit of micro. It says here the floating gate can store relics. Or maybe not. It doesn't say it was 0 out of 3, it just says out of 3. Null out of 3. Sultan's Mamluk has been researched. He does have Dervish here for healing support, and he can perhaps steal a relic. Can he steal this? I don't know if he can steal the artifact thing. Be interesting if he could. Not sure how it would interact. Does pick up a relic there. Dervish is only pick up it is going to try conversion ritual there. Does keep his opponent at bay, allow him to get some free damage there. Elyon's not gauging this force. He needs to get out more samurai deal with the Elyons. The Bedouin swordsman does go down there. He went for the AoE heal. He's making great use of Dervish, able to pick up this relic and now heal an entire army with it. A very, very good aggressive play. This is probably the best Dervish I've ever seen so far. The Bannerman does go down. Naganatas are having trouble dealing with the Elyons. They're up to 11 damage. The Elyons only have no additional melee armor, so those Naganatas actually going to do some good damage. I am stand corrected there. He does torch down the battering ram. Seeing all those Naganatas, he needs to make sure he gets out more melee armor, because those things have high attack speed. View them the same way you view Zunchnu's. Elyon's now picking out these villagers. He does not have textiles research. He does cost Daimyo's Palace, giving him an arrow slit, additional arrow slit, so the attack is similar to a English town center. Crossbows are going to doing a good job microing around. This crossbow's glowing. I'm not exactly sure why. That must be. I'm not sure why he's glowing. He does improve damage for that time frame. I'm not familiar with what's causing the bonus damage, but it's not going for Tower of Sultan. You may recognize this from the campaign. You had to kill one, but now it's going for multiple Towers of Sultans. Towers of Sultans do cost quite a bit. They're a mix of a battering ram, and I believe they do also have an... Let's see, it doesn't have the arrow slit there like in the campaign. One of the games that shows the arrow slit capability once it gets fully built. We'll guess what to wait and see. It can garrison like a tower. It has a 600 damage battering ram, so it has a very powerful battering ram. No, not really a whole lot of range armor, honestly. Of course, the campaign variant had like 5,000 health, made me thinking there was a Byzantine one. It does actually have bow, 4 arrow attacks as well. I don't know if that's all the same direction or all different directions like a ship where it shows the weapons, all the weapons. But now I got the Sultan's battering rams. They do have massive damage output at 600 damage per strike. Attack speed is actually relatively slow. I don't know exactly the attack speed of our battering ram off the top of my head. But it's going to be taking down the gate. The arrows are firing and hitting various stuff. The town center is garrisoned. If he upgrades it to the... There's a wall there, which will keep his opponent at bay for the time frame. Next one. Additional arrow slit, not the rock attack. It has to be the final one for the arrow rock attack. Naginata has on Samurai push away 4. We've got a Mangonel here, which needs to set up an attack. Rolls a miss on the crossbows. Naginata's push away forward as well as the Samurai trying to hit these crossbows. Mamluk Bravery. That's what it. That's that effect called. I just couldn't see it earlier. The Mangonel's actually taking quite a bit of damage right there. These arrows do 9 damage. It's just simply 4 arrows. It's just doing a good amount of work there. And the villagers take torch on the battering rams or towers. Towers of the Sultan. Inks also has a gold vein up here. He does have some of these boxes down here. 2 relics still exist over here. You may need to get that monster rebuilt. Going for another Tower of the Sultan. They are expensive. Now can I compare it to a battering ram? Battering does 200 damage times 5 attack speed. So Tower of the Sultan will do additional DPS, but it's only like 100% more, it looks like. If my offhand loose math is incorrect. How much population space do these things take? 3 population. Battering rams are 1. Gilons, the samurai, are now engaging. Needs those mounted archers in order to get an anti-armor capability to deal with the Gilons. Does break down the Mangonel as well. The power of the Sultan now trying to engage the town center. It does have additional health, 10,000 health. But it's taking quite a beating there. A good number of villagers starting to go on down. Mounted samurai moving around. And the Japanese player does back the game now. This is Android saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.